welcome to the Not So Traveling Introvert. Today, I want to talk about volunteering. It's something I've done for the majority of my working life in one way or another. And yes, there are upsides to volunteering and giving back to the community, your local community, the international community, and people in general. And there are also downsides. But let's talk about the benefits, first of all. Volunteering can be seen as a vital service to your community. There are many organizations that rely on volunteers to help them get done what they need doing. Charities and non-profits. Basically, it often takes the care and empathy from volunteers to provide help that communities need. Now, there might be a lot of different organizations that thrives on volunteers, and it can provide benefits to your life as well as the people that you are helping. It can help you build more relationships. When you're part of a team, connections form. Loneliness affects 3 out of 5 Americans, according to Signees 2020 Loneliness Index. Loneliness leads to depression and anxiety, and can wreak havoc on people's immune systems and the economy, as we have seen recently. When you start volunteering, virtually or otherwise, you will meet new people who share your values but are different from you, from those you help and from those you work with. They're all different. Creating new relationships and opening your life to more opportunities, knowledge and understanding of the world is a huge benefit from volunteering. And the great thing is you can do a lot of virtual volunteering, especially right now, but even before. I certainly did virtual volunteering, and it can be such tasks as compiling data, doing analyst work. It doesn't necessarily have to be the kind of work where you have to be out talking to people all the time. It could just be creating a spreadsheet for people so they can see where their money is coming from or where it's going. It could be leading a co-working sessions. There are so many different ways to volunteer to help organizations. One of the other benefits is it increases your knowledge and understanding of others. As you volunteer, you'll get a clearer idea of how other people live differently or similarly to you, opening your perspective and getting a new understanding of the world and the people within it. This increases your compassion and empathy, and this knowledge allows you to live a more positive life with more intention and knowing empathy where people are coming from and their struggles and maybe how you can help them. It can also provide you a sense of purpose. It doesn't have to be overall purpose, but a purpose while doing this role. When you know what your purpose is in life, it's easier to understand who you are and where you fit best within a community, within the world, within your role and your job. This knowledge also helps bring a greater sense of happiness and success most of the time because you feel fulfilled. It helps you feel fulfilled. Purpose and fulfillment do tend to go hand in hand. And volunteering can give you a sense of direction. It can help you figure out things that you do like and don't like, work that you would like to do and work that you do not do well, without the added pressure of it being for a job and for money and, to pay the bills. So you can use it in a way to test different types of roles and things that you would like to try out. Also, it can give you a sense of pride because of what you're doing and the difference that you're making in people's lives. So these are all various methods where volunteering can bring a benefit to your life. But please let's not overlook the downsides of volunteering. So many times you can volunteer and have your work taken for granted, or basically have an organization use you instead of paying somebody, instead of paying somebody to do the work part-time, paying a reasonable wage. Just get so used to having a volunteer, they forget that if they actually want to have a thriving business, they should be able to afford to pay someone that role. Sometimes being a volunteer is a thankless role. Sometimes you do not get thanked for being a volunteer. You do not get any praise. You do not get any recommendations. Nothing comes up on your LinkedIn profile. Sometimes it is a thankless job and you might feel that you are being taken advantage of. So just be aware when you're volunteering what you get out of the situation as well as the organization. Thanks for listening. This is Janice from The Career Introvert, helping you build your brand and get hired. Looking forward to speaking to you next week. Have a great rest of your week.